I will also show you a payment proof so you can see that it pays, but most importantly go over all the details so you know exactly what to expect and can find out if it's the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over who can potentially earn from Honeygain, and it is a platform you can join from basically all countries. How much you can earn can vary depending on different situations in your country, and more. We'll go over that a little bit later. But for now, let's start by going over how you can actually earn here. Then I log in and show some more ways about how you can optimize your earning, and then of course also show you payment proof and talk about the overall earning potential. So Honeygain is a way where you can earn passively because you earn by sharing your unused internet bandwidth. So all you actually need to do is to install it on your device. It can be both mobile and a computer, and then just having running in the background, and you will earn. And I will also show later that it actually does pay because I've been paid by it before, and I will also show you payment proof in this video here, show you exactly how to withdraw. But just to give you a bit of a better understanding on what's going on, then you can see in the FAQ section also how it works, and they say like by sharing this unused internet bandwidth there, you help business partners perform data intensive tasks like price comparison, ad verification and more, where they need to do this from different locations, and then you will get paid for this because you share your unused internet bandwidth. But of course you're running it on your computer, it's running in the background, so there might also be some safety concerns you have. So that's also why I do recommend that if you are considering using it, if you haven't yet, to go to the FAQ section and read about the safety, what they write about it. They have some more information there, and they say that they, for example, don't collect personal data, identity information, or access to devices and things like this. Personally, I can't like test or verify that, of course. I can just see that I haven't really seen any issues with it. I can't guarantee exactly what's going on in the background. I can just say what they say, and I can say that there are other platforms use it the same, but that's why I'm also encouraging you to do your own research, and of course only use it if you actually feel comfortable about it, because you can also see they do have this whole section here about whether it can be used for illegal activities and things like this. So go read this and then make your own decision based on that. That's definitely something I strongly recommend. You should feel safe about it, you should feel comfortable about it. I'm just showing you like what is possible with it and how to use it. Whether you then feel comfortable about using a method or not, like this here, that is really something you need to consider yourself, and that's why I recommend that you do like the research here about it also on the website, for example, what exactly is it being used for, the data that you share. But let me now log in, and then I'll explain a little bit more about how it works, how you get started, and how you can also earn in addition to just letting it running in the background. So I have now logged into the Honeygain panel, and you can see, let's start by going over the device you can use it on. Currently, these are the devices where you can install it on. So you just need to click it once you sign up, and then you would get access to earning there. And you can install it on several devices. I'll go over a little bit later how you can earn more, but if you have it on several devices, you can earn more, especially if you have different IP addresses. So if you have an IP on your computer or your phone, then that can be a way to optimize your earnings. But basically you just let it run in the background, and then you will earn continuously whenever you are online. And there are other ways to earn also, so let me go over those before I then show you how to cash out. You can see currently here, these are the points that I have. This is the equivalent of $51, but I'll go over how to withdraw that in just a bit. But let's first go over the other ways to earn here. So Honeygain has other ways to earn. You can see, for example, you can get a joining bonus here, that if you join through an invitation link, I will leave a link below to a full review I have on my website. There at the top you can find this invitation link, and then you will get $3 into your account right away. And it's important to just be aware that they say here, if you just join without a referral link or without an invitation link, then you will only get a $2 joining bonus. And this has changed quite a bit, so I cannot guarantee that it will keep being like this. They had at some point a bigger joining bonus, and then it was the same whether you join through an invitation link or not. So but as it is right now, as of recording this video, you will get $3 if you join through an invitation link. As mentioned, I will leave a link below to a written review I had on my website. At the top there, you can find the invitation link, so you can get $3 into your account. You can also earn more if you invite other people. When they pay out there, then you can earn up to $5. So that's different ways you can earn there. They also have the honey pot here where you can earn credits. So that means that if you have earned, or if you have shared 15 megabytes in a day, you'll get access to this. You just click it, so you can win some quite significantly prizes, but just be aware, of course, that you will not always get the top prize. You actually have to be very lucky for that, but it can be a way to get some extra earnings. So that's another way. If you just have it running anyways, then just make sure to use that. They also have this other option here called achievements. You can find it in the menu. So these are different challenges, and you can see here, once you live up to one, it's not that you get a notification. You have to come here, and then here you can see I would get 500 credits once I've done this here. So then I will claim it, and then I will get that credit there. So that's a way you can earn a little bit more. You can see the different rewards that I already have there. It's just because if you're not aware that you actually have to come in and claim them to get the rewards, and then you'll get these stickers here once you have done the different tasks. So that's not going to give you a lot, but it can be a way to earn a bit more. And there is one more way here. You can see here I can switch it from Honeygain to earning in Jump Task, and that will give you 10% bonus. That means that you connect it to Jump Task, which is another get paid to site where you can do different tasks, and they are connected. I don't know if they're owned by the same company. It seems like it because of this corporation. I do have also a video about that. I'll leave a link in the top corner if you want to know more about Jump Task. But basically, if you click it into that, you will get paid directly into your Jump Task wallet, and where you can get paid in this JMPT crypto, Jump Task's own cryptocurrency, and then there's not such a threshold, and you'll get a 10% bonus. That used to be a lot higher bonus, but they decreased that significantly. I don't know if that will keep being 10%. I hope it doesn't go lower, because I think it was like 50% or something like that at some point. It was like really worth it. Now 10%, that really depends if you want to get paid in that JMPT token. Again, I have a video where I explain more about that, how you can get that out if you want to, or if you want to get paid in other methods, then you can just have it in Honeygain mode here. And speaking of that, as you can see, that is what I'm in now. That is my balance here. That is just about $50. So let's go over now how you can withdraw, and I will show payment proof also, and then we'll go over the overall earning potential. So to get paid, as mentioned, you can either earn your Honeygain wallet or your Jump Task wallet. If you earn connected to Jump Task, you don't have to request a payout. It will go directly into your Jump Task account, so you would need to have an account there also. But if you earn in your Honeygain wallet, then you need to click here to request. Once you've earned $20, you need to earn that to be able to request a payout here. And then you have the choice here to get paid, you see, via PayPal or in this JMPT. So there's no transaction fee if you get paid in the JMPT token. That's crypto, again, that's connected to Jump Task. But if you want to get paid in that, you might as well just earn in Jump Task mode and get the bonus, because you don't get that if you do that here. But then you can also choose PayPal, and you can see it says around 15% fee, so a really high transaction fee. That's one thing I really don't like about that. But what I have found out is that it's not always 15%. If it's a higher amount that you withdraw, then it seems that the fee is not that high. So I can't say exactly what I will get out now. You can see I have earned the equivalent of almost like $52, like $51 here. So you can then see now when the payment proof come, we can see how much it is, but it's not always 15%, but you can risk that it will be up to 15%. But they're not more transparent about that. That's a little bit confusing. It would be great if you could tell you exactly what it is, but that's just how it is. That's something you have to accept if you want to get paid in PayPal. They used to also offer Bitcoin. Unfortunately, they have removed that option to get paid directly in Bitcoin. So you would need to, if you want crypto, for example, get paid in JMPT, and then you could swap it into other cryptos. But you can see here then, if I'm ready to request it, and it can take up to 48 hours to process the payout. So I'll just request payout here, and then you can see that I will get a verification code sent to my email. So I'll just jump and get that, and then I'll just paste it here, and of course I blurred that out there, and then I just need to click to verify, and then you can see it's on its way, and then it will be sent to the email that you registered with here. So just be aware that you need to have a PayPal email if you want, like, that you register with once you sign up. But I will also leave a screenshot screenshot here on the screen of the payment proof, the email I get from PayPal. So there you can see the exact amount I got out and figure out how much fees it charges, because as mentioned, it can vary a little bit confusingly. I will also write there how long it took. But let's now then talk about the overall earning potential. So I know that people always ask me, how long did it take you to earn that amount and how much can I earn? And let me just say that if you just use the passive way to earn, just by having it running on device, then it will take you a long time to earn $50. But there are different things that will affect your earnings. As you can see in its own FAQ section there, it says that it always depends on the amount of active Honeygain users who are also sharing the internet, because if there are fewer, then there will be higher demand for your internet, and that's something you have no control over. And also the demand of traffic just depends on the country. So in some countries, there's just a higher demand for traffic. So even though you can join from other countries, there are just some countries where there will basically not be any demand, and therefore it will take a long time to earn, unless you of course also use other methods. You can see like it recommends also that you use several IP addresses, for example, use the referral program, use this jump task mode there, and they also sometimes have contests and these achievements. So these are the different methods you can do, but it will not be a lot you can earn. I cannot give an exact amount. I can say that the $50 here I've earned, that take quite a bit of time, and also because I've talked about Honeygain before, so I have invited people because they can then get that joining bonus. At the same time, they support me and I get some earnings, so quite a big part of that earnings there, they are from inviting friends. So, you know, that's also something you can do. If you do like it, you can invite others to earn more. But overall, you should expect it to not make you rich, to not make a lot, but a few dollars here and there, definitely possible. And it just does take patience. It's not a magical way to become rich. And I would also say that I have noticed several times where I have like really built up my earnings on Honeygain, and then they make some changes and my earnings drop significantly, and then I build it up again and then it drops again, and they've done that several times, and that has honestly frustrated me, and I've not been able to get a good reply to that. Even though I have tried to contact them, I have not really been happy with the replies I got. So the earning potential, for me at least, you know, maybe it's different from you. I would love to hear your experiences. Have you experienced it fluctuating? Have you experienced it building it up and then suddenly some changes so you earn less? So then please let me know in a comment below. It would be great to hear. This is just my opinion about it. So right now I'm not earning as much as I have in the past, even though I did build it up a lot and then I earned significantly less, and you know, all these things several times. So it used to be one of the methods here. There are many platforms where you can earn by sharing your unused internet bandwidth. So it used to be one of those where it was one of the first ones I came across like this, and where you could earn the most. But now there are others that in my opinion actually gives better earnings, but you can also use it together with others. So that's something you can consider. I will leave a link below actually to a list I have of the best Honeygain alternatives in my opinion and experience, so you can also check that out. Even if you really like Honeygain, you can consider some of those, because you can actually use a couple of them at the same time, of course, depending on how fast your internet is and all that. But overall, do not expect to earn a lot, but a few dollars here and there, definitely possible. All of it depends, especially on the country you live in. But if you want to join and get the highest possible joining bonus, as mentioned, I will leave a link below to a review. I have written review on my website. Also, if you like reading, at the top there you can find a joining link, an invitation link, so you can use that and get the highest possible bonus. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.